Alright guys, as always a big thank you for checking out today's video. So as the title would suggest in this one, I've got a new guitar, and it's a 62 reissue Japanese Telecaster, and I've heard a lot of good things about Japanese Fenders. I've played a few in the past and they've all felt really good. This one popped up on Reverb for quite a good price actually. It's got its fair share of knocks and dings, all aesthetic, nothing that affects the tone or the playability. It's almost like it's got its own hard-earned relicking job, which I don't mind because I'm sure I'll put my own set of knocks in it, and it makes it a little bit less painful if you knock something that's already got a kind of played-in vibe to it. So like I said, I've been after a traditional feeling telly for a couple of months, but I've also been wanting to get into the kind of world of modding and tinkering with guitars, because I've swapped pickups in and out and stuff before, but I've not done a whole lot of kind of tone questing. So that was the idea with this guitar. I want to do a set of videos and try a bunch of different pickups, hardware options, that kind of thing. See where we end up, and hopefully kind of start a discussion as to what sounds cool, what maybe doesn't sound so cool. If anyone's got any suggestions of mods that I can try out on this guitar, do let me know in the comments section, because I'll be more than happy to hear those and try them out. So at the minute the guitar is completely stock bar the bridge pickup, which the original owner swapped in a Seymour Duncan Quarter Pounder, I think this is. The original came in the case, so I am going to put that back in, just so I can hear what the stock one sounds like and then what the Seymour Duncan Quarter Pounder spin on things is. There's a few different pickups I want to try in here, so again, if anyone's got any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I do want to try out the Seymour Duncan Antiquity range because I've heard they're meant to be really good. So some mods I had in mind to start with this guitar were, I want to swap out the saddles. I've got a set of the compensated brass ones just to help with intonation. I think that any advantage you can give yourself with tuning is always going to be a bonus. So I'll swap those out. Like I said, the pickups are going to keep changing. Something I thought when I got this guitar actually, I was convinced I was going to want to swap the neck, as this has got the 7.25 radius. Normally the guitars I play are between like 10 and 15, so not crazy flat. That would be like 18 to 20, like the shred guitar side of things, but still considerably rounder than I would normally play. What I found is it actually brings out a different side of my playing because it feels different, and I have to kind of play differently. But I actually quite like that. From a compositional point of view, it's really handy to have a guitar that I can pick up and it sends me on a different creative path. So I'm kind of on the fence now as to whether I'm actually going to swap the neck or not. We'll see on that one. We'll see how it progresses. I am going to swap out the tuners at some point, I think. I've not had any tuning issues. It's just that these are the vintage ones. If anyone's restrung these before, they're a bit of a pain. They're not impossible to do. It's just they take a little bit longer, where you put the string in the top and then wrap it around. I think the locking tuners would just make life a bit easier from a restringing point of view, save a bit of time there. So I'm going to put together some different playing clips so we can hear a few tones. I'm not going to do what I'd normally do when I demo a guitar, for a company that is, as usually I try and show as many different tones, styles, pickup configurations, and try and showcase everything on the guitar. As I bought this for my own personal use, I'd rather show how I would integrate it into my playing, how it makes me want to play, and also how I would kind of integrate it with my other guitars. So we'll plug it in, we'll have a listen. For tones, I'm just going through my pedal board, straight into the Strymon Iridium, and then into Cubase, so we'll give it a listen. Okay, so having spent a bit of time with the guitar, first off I'm really happy with it. I'm enjoying playing it and I'm glad I made the purchase, which is the first thing to look for when you get a new instrument. My biggest takeaway is the neck. I really didn't think I was going to get on with the vintage Radius with it being rounder than I'm used to. And it's taken some getting used to, don't get me wrong on that, but it's definitely bringing out a different side of my playing. I'm finding I'm playing a lot more single string ideas. I'm playing more with my fingers. I'm thinking the single string ideas and the horizontal movement might subconsciously be so I'm not traversing the Radius. But either way, it's making me play differently. And as I mentioned before, as a compositional tool, that can be invaluable to pick up something that sends you on a different creative path, particularly if you experience writer's block or something like that. So now I'm really happy with this guitar. Like I say guys, if you have got any suggestions that I can try out, any modifications or do's or don'ts, let me know in the comment section. If you did enjoy the video, please do click like and subscribe, and as always, take care guys, and I will see you in the next one.